For the gamers who love games, why wait for greatness? Xbox One is here. What's going on, guys? Bryce360 here for your gaming news, entertainment all around you. I wanted to start off today with Games with Gold. So in March, all Xbox One owners who have Gold membership will receive a free copy of Rayman Legends. I've actually played this title. It's a really good game. I had the retail version. I ended up selling it because I wanted to go all digital, and to get this game again is really a really nice thing. Xbox 360 owners, they actually will also get Tomb Raider as well as BioShock Infinite. These are all really good titles, and I recommend you guys check them out. Lionhead Studios just announced that Fable Legends will be a free-to-play title for Xbox One and PC. I'm personally excited about this. I know some people really don't prefer the whole free-to-play model type thing, but considering the fact that you can play with PC and Xbox One on Fable Legends together, and it opens up a bigger audience, I think this is a really good route to go. Apparently they're going to do the same type model is like Killer Instinct, where you can kind of progress through the game, have a character. The way what's going to work basically with Fable Legends is, you'll be able to progress through a character, and they kind of cycle through characters, but those levels will kind of travel around with you. And if you like the character, you can buy it. Apparently you get like a silver type version of it that you pay for. You'll still be able to progress through the game like normal, go through the story. This is a really good way to do free to play. I prefer free to play something like this instead of where it's like a pay to win situation. But you can check out, I think they're gonna have a beta. You can sign up for it. You should really check that out. It will be free to play title, so when it's released you can try it with all the bugs all out of it. And I think this is really something that's going to be cool. Alright, so to save the best for last, Resident Evil Revelations 2. So it looks like they have released Resident Evil Revelations 2 for the PS4 and Xbox One. And Digital Foundry did a comparison of the two versions. From what they've shown, it appears that the Xbox One version runs, the lowest frame rate at about 42 frames. It's a 60 frame title with 1080p for both platforms. But what is interesting is the PlayStation 4 version runs like trash. They have dips as low as 27 frames per second. So this is really, really bad for the PlayStation. And they did a comparison on how many times the frames dropped. Apparently, for the PlayStation 4, it was 18.3% of the time, while for the Xbox One, at its lowest point at 42 frames, is 3.3% of the time. The game runs terrible on the PlayStation for some reason. I don't know if it's some sort of thing they need to fix, or maybe the way the game was designed, it's not running correctly, for the PlayStation. But the Xbox is tearing it up. I also seen for resolution, people always make this debate, think 1080p, it's the thing to have. But if you actually look, I'm going to show you some visual comparisons here, that the PlayStation 4 version of Resident Evil Revelations, if you actually look at her arm, it looks terrible, man. You can see pixelation, it's horrible. But if you look at the Xbox One version, it's nice, it's clear, it's detailed. So apparently for the Xbox One version as well, the resolution, as far as the way there's no pixelation, the details are really good. The PlayStation 4 looks terrible. I don't know if it was optimized poorly. It's supposed to be spread out, PC, Xbox, PS4, but for some reason Xbox is just tearing it up on this game. All this is kind of bouncing all over the place. I just don't understand fanboys. I mean, we get Grand Theft Auto, and they talk about foliage. You go run out in the hill count and just count little trees and stuff. But this is pretty bad, man. You see this image, and it's literally pixelation. It looks terrible. It looks really terrible. It just cracks me up, these fanboys. And they make these jokes where they show the PS4 and the Xbox, and they show it looks like a Minecraft version, and then to the left it's beautiful details and stuff. It just really cracks me up on these guys. I don't know what you guys think about this. I know there's going to be a lot of damage control about this. I'm sure the Sony fanboy is going to be out there saying, oh, well, they didn't optimize it properly and whatnot. They got an excuse for everything. They did this with other games like temporal projection that equals 1080p. No, it's not. Just get out of here. You guys crack me up. And, I'll come out with some other stuff to talk about this. But right now, I just wanted to give you a little bit of gaming news. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.